Now, speaking of innovation, take a look at this. What is it? It may look like, I don't know, one of the most primitive of dwellings, but the idea behind this home is gaining recognition as an environmental inspiration. It's called an Earthship, and it's based on an idea by Michael Reynolds, who calls himself a Biotecture. You see, their homes built out of things like old plastic bottles, tires, little concrete or adobe. They use solar, wind and power and rainwater, which gets completely recycled. The first Earthship was built in the US, and now there are many such communities around the world. And now the idea's made Michael Reynolds a nominee for the Zayed Future Energy Prize here in the United Arab Emirates. Well, he joins us now, connects with us from Taos, New Mexico, to talk about these designs. You're inside one of your Earthships right now. But, Mike, you're also an architect, so tell me how these homes work for people, how these structures fit people who live in them.
Well, they are aimed at providing everything about the sustenance of life, independent of all of the infrastructures and economy and systems that we have in place that seem to be having some difficulties right now. So these homes provide shelter, comfort, water, contained and treated sewage on site, electricity, and some food. And they are built from anything. I mean, we'll use recycled materials. We are looking at byproducts of human society on this planet as resources. So we're basically creating a dwelling vessel. That's why we call it an Earthship, a dwelling vessel that will really sail on the seas of tomorrow.
Now, Michael, we can, of course, see you through the webcam, so look directly at the camera here, and we can see some of your home. I'm wondering if it's possible to kind of show us around a bit and tell us about the carbon footprint of homes like these.
Well, the carbon footprint, and I am actually in an early prototype right now due to the best internet connection. But the carbon footprint of these buildings is, I would safely say, near zero, because they start off being built with recycled materials that would have taken energy to recycle, and of course they replace materials that would have taken energy to manufacture. So they start off that way, and then of course they make their own electricity and their water and treat their sewage and grow food. So we actually can go fishing in the living room of one of them, not this one that I'm in.
Yeah.
Like I say, this is an older model.
But Michael, as good as these things make you feel, how practical are they? How much would it cost someone to have an Earthship?
Well, they are, at this point, very much the same price as conventional housing in whatever country they are built in. We've done them in Europe and in United States and Canada and Mexico. We've done prototypes really all over the world. And we thought that that was a success for us to have made a sustainable home, a carbon zero home, at the same price as conventional housing. But we discovered a few years ago when the economy really crashed that conventional housing itself is far too expensive on this planet. So we're trying to make these now cost less than conventional housing to make them a pathway to a future that kind of puts economy in a more insignificant place and puts sustenance in front of that.
All right, Michael Reynolds there, speaking of taking a journey of a pathway to the future, riding an Earthship, connecting with us from New Mexico via webcam. Appreciate your time. Thanks very much. Very innovative and fascinating idea there. Well, you know, some of these homes capture the rain that falls and turns it into drinking water. This could be done in the UK, but right now, rain continues. Mari Ramos is at the CNN World Weather Center with more. Mari, would you live in one of these eco-friendly homes if it meant being inside some wood and mud walls?
They actually, some of those look pretty cool. I saw some of the images you were showing before that. I think the main thing here, I think the main message is to try to conserve and try to recycle, right? And try to use what we already have instead of just keep on getting new stuff, you know? But anyway.